Hey folks, The Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I'm John Ritlin, and a few things have happened in WWE in the past couple days, so why not talk about them? Just give my little opinions. It probably won't be too long of a rant. But anyway, apparently a couple changes are made on the pre-shows. Pay-per-view and Raw pre-shows. Lita is totally gone from the company. She will no longer be providing her great analysis on things. And by the way, I want to point out that if they need a replacement for Lita, this cat right here can make better match analysis than Lita. Hi. And this cat's never been in the ring. This cat actually is a better talker, and this cat can't even speak English. But anyway, look, Lita gave up her body and mind and soul into the ring in Mexico, in ECW, and WWE. I give her credit for that. She was a horrible analyst or whatever you want to call her on the pre-shows. I mean, it's like, besides making googly eyes at Corey Graves and any other guy that was on the show, that was about it. I mean, maybe except with the exception of Lawler. She just wasn't good at her job. She's a very good wrestler and really did pioneer a whole lot of stuff for women. You brought a whole lot of flash to women's wrestling. Was really different and was a great foil for Trish and a few others. But she was not a good analyst. She will not be missed as that. I hope she lands on her feet. I hope she does well, and I hope she can get into acting or whatever. And then maybe WWE will bring her in on special occasions if they want. But there was just no need to keep her under a full-time contract when she wasn't very good at her job. She just wasn't very good in the role she was cast in. And then apparently Jerry Lawler is also gone from the pre-shows. I guess he's on a Legends deal, so he'll be brought in for special occasions. He'll be hosting the Hall of Fame and stuff like that, which I'm okay with because he didn't need to be a regular on TV anymore. He's been in wrestling long enough, been in WWE long enough. The whole thing with his girlfriend earlier this year, even though he was exonerated of the whole thing, or the charges were dropped and all that, and it just turned out to be that it was a misunderstanding. He didn't actually do anything. To me, the leash just got a whole lot shorter, and that Lawler was going to be gone sooner rather than later. So no, he hasn't been totally fired from WWE. I guess since he's under a Legends contract, technically he's obviously still with the company. But he won't be featured as a regular, and I think that's good, because it's not even about going with youth necessarily. I didn't think that Lawler really had been that good for a number of years. I'm glad that he recovered from his heart attack, and I'm glad he seems to be in decent health. But there was no need to keep him on TV as a regular. He was really not providing great analysis anymore, despite all the years and decades that he had in the wrestling business. And also, apparently, Paige's second violation, I guess wellness violation, is up tomorrow, I believe. I believe that she can technically return to WWE programming on Raw this coming Monday, which I'd be okay with, but it would have to be in a non-contact role because she's still recovering from neck surgery. Thank God she got her neck surgery. Hopefully she got her neck issues addressed, and hopefully that's going to be taken care, it's going to be taken care of, and she can resume her in-ring career going forward. That being said, I can guarantee you, since she got popped for her first wellness violation in August, got popped very soon after that 30 days was up, and for her 60 days, if she is not popped before Christmas or before the Rumble, I will be amazed. And a third strike means termination. So I think it's only a matter of time, unfortunately, before Paige is gone from the company, because she seems like she wants to leave. Whether that is because she's in love with Alberto Del Rio and is starstruck and love-struck, whether it's that she's frustrated with the company and doesn't like how she was used before she got injured. I don't know. I've done videos about Paige and Del Rio's relationship and other stuff like that, and Paige's second suspension. I speculated enough. If Paige ends up getting suspended again, or gets a third strike and gets thrown out of the company, fired from the company, all the best to her and hope she can do well. But I honestly don't care anymore, because even if they bring her back, they're not going to really push her that much, because can they really trust her? There's going to be a lot of rebuilding. And also maybe WWE's done her wrong also and she wants to leave. So who knows? But Paige may want to kind of ease back on tweeting all the frustration and stuff like that. in case WWE wants to bring her back, because they were paying her a good amount of money, I would imagine, since they still have her under contract till I believe the beginning of 2019. So at least for just over another 2 years. So hopefully Baby Paige can get worked out and can resume an in-ring career. I hope so, but I'm not optimistic. I think a third strike is inevitable. It's inevitable by no later than just after Mania, if not before. And apparently Mickie James has been signed to a multi-year WWE deal. This is good. This is really good news. I've heard she's going to be on SmackDown. If she's going to be on SmackDown, she has to be the attacker for Nikki. She has to be revealed as the attacker for Nikki. Only because nothing against Natty. Natty's a great wrestler. Natty-Nikki feud does nothing for me. Because we've seen it happen before. We've seen Nikki and Natty like in some form or another feud. I mean, even if it was on Total Divas, which doesn't really count, Mickie would provide a good dynamic and could feud with Nikki. Mickie James would be better suited as a heel. I mean, even though I don't think Nikki's the best babyface, if they're going to lock Nikki into a babyface role, Mickie James would be a perfect heel. So that's what they need to do. I wonder how you guys would book her, though. So that's what I'm curious about. I think Mickie should get at least one run, maybe feud with Alexa into Mania if they want to slot her in right away. A Mickie versus Becky versus Alexa feud heading into Mania would actually interest me quite well. But who knows? Anyway, that's basically just the deal there. So those are my thoughts on the few things in WWE. So what did you think of all the stuff that happened? What were your opinions? Do you agree? Do you disagree with what I said? Leave them in the comments. Then like, share, and subscribe. My Twitter link is in the description. It's been Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.